let me talk a little bit about KEY to start. So KEY stands for Knowledge Empowers You. And it's a group program that we're offering here to clients here at Community Mental Health. And it's going to meet on a weekly basis. And basically what we're going to be providing is an opportunity for young people who are kind of moving into adulthood and thinking about making important decisions in their lives, um, and giving them a place where they can make those decisions, make informed decisions. Um, and so we're going to be providing information and having you participate in group activities and discussions about areas that might be important in the lives of young people at this stage of your life. Things like school and work, decisions about relationships, intimate relationships, decisions about your social supports that you have in your life, and decisions about your physical and emotional health. So to ask you, what do you think about that, and think about this idea of making informed decisions about things in your life?
Um, I guess I guess that makes sense. I'm sort of not really sure what I want to do right now. I don't really have a um, trajectory.
Okay. Well, let me take a minute and ask you about your experiences with groups in the past. Have you ever been a part of a group before, and what has that experience been like?
I didn't like being hospitalized. I didn't have a good experience with it. Met some nice people in the group, people my age who were going through similar things. So I guess that was nice.
Okay. So you kind of have a little bit of a negative association because you were in it during a time when you were hospitalized. Um, but it sounds like you got some things out of group, like connecting to others who were going through similar things as you were at the time. I think the benefit of group oftentimes can be just that, is hearing what other people are doing, hearing about what other people are going through and how they're handling those things. So that can be really beneficial in a group. It could be something that people have to get used to, and it takes a little bit of time. What are some of the things that you think might be something that you would see as a benefit to coming to a group like this? Anything else? You talked a little bit about sort of making decisions in your life. What do you think would be challenging for you?
I'm not sure that it would be helpful. It's if I don't like the people in the group or the person facilitating. I don't know.
Okay. So you have concerns about whether it's going to help you, and concerns about the other people and how they might be in the group, and the facilitators. I'll be one of the facilitators, so one of the reasons why I wanted to meet with you is to get to know you a little bit. And I think it is important for us to get to know each other before we start group. We asked the therapists here to give us names of clients that they thought would benefit from a group like this, who are trying to make decisions about their lives like you are, and who might need a little support during that time. We will talk about and have group rules in place. So we're going to have rules about participation. And, one of the things that we always like to reinforce in groups is being clear that, you can get the most out of groups if you participate and you're involved in the discussion. But also just, I wanted to say, we don't force anybody to participate. If you want to participate, you can. We're going to have activities and discussions. And we always give people the option to pass. The other thing that we want to just reinforce, and maybe something that you always sort of talk about with your therapist and maybe in group, is the idea of confidentiality. So, we will reinforce with everyone, and we expect everyone to keep their participation in group confidential, especially because you're in a clinic here and you're all coming to the same clinic. So it's really important that, what we talk about in group stays in group. We will ask that you come regularly and that you come on time, but you will always have the opportunity to stop coming if you feel it's not meeting your needs.
Do you have any more information?
This is a workbook that we're going to give all the participants who are part of the group, And the workbook, I could just show you right now, these are some of the things that we're gonna be talking about. Things like building self-confidence, making decisions that are informed, but also your confidence in making decisions. Would you like to take a look at it?
Sure.
Okay. If I can, it seems to me like you could see some value in coming to this group in terms of, you know, you're being at a point where you want to make some decisions about your life, and that could be helpful, and maybe being with others. But there's certain things that you're not sure about. If you want to come and check out the group and just see what it's like, what I would ask is that if you decide you're going to come and check it out, that you, if you can just think about trying to be there for at least 3 sessions. And I say that also because a lot of times there's anxiety in the early sessions, so it might take time for you to feel comfortable around others. How does that sound?
Okay.